Hey everyone, welcome back to No Garage Garage. Um, Today I'm going to be working on trying to figure out how to use that microphone and hopefully get the audio good. I'm going to work on staying out of that bright light, and I'm going to work on getting my finger out of the shot, the daily. So there were some things that still needed to be done to it with the front end. I cranked the keys on it. When I did the back end, I thought it'd be smart to crank the keys on it just to do the front end, and it didn't work out so well. So what I've got are sweat, unshaven, and a cigarette, and oh god, and these things. Let me open up this box here from Rough Country. A set of 2-inch keys, which I need to get in the frame there. Trying to do this one-handed, not so well. Glasses are in the way. So I got a set of 2-inch keys um, to do it properly, which means I need to redo the front end, reset it up. I do have to also change my idler arm and my pitman arm because it steers funny. So when I bought the kit, don't mind my mess, when I bought the kit for my truck to do my F-150 to do the front end on it, which is the same as these, I also bought, or it came with, brand new pitman arm, brand new idler arm, and I never put them on. So I'm going to put them on here. And that should help alleviate my steering issues. I realize part of my steering issue is the keys being cranked, but it's like super touchy. So I want to fix all that because I'm planning on driving this to Power Tour. And as I've mentioned a couple times before, I am going to Hot Rod Magazine Power Tour just as a spectator. Gonna follow them around to 2 or 3 tracks, probably 2. Not sure. And I want to see this guy here, and I want to see Dalton from Pole Barn Garage. That's part of the reason why I'm going. I want to meet them. I think they'd be fun to know. I keep aiming way down here. Could be up here. Could have my stand out, my tripod. But anyway, I'm gonna get this thing off the ground, and the first thing I'm gonna work on is the idler arm and the pitman arm. And no, I haven't been driving this. I've been driving white trash. Because I've got brand new tires on this thing, and I don't want them ruined. So I haven't been driving this simply because I don't want to buy 2 new tires for the front of the car. And I haven't had them aligned yet because I knew I was going to be doing all this. Once I felt the steering was wonky, I decided to just park it, um, and I'll get it fixed, and then go get it aligned. So I'm going to get the tires off, and while it's in the air, I need to test it real quick. I mean, maybe I need ball joints, maybe I need tie rod ends. I don't know. I haven't checked. We're about to find out. So that said, I'm going to get it up on jack stands. And as you can tell, I'm at my buddy Robert's garage because I'm going to be working under the car. Um, I want it supported with jack stands, and I want it to be safe on a nice, yet stained, concrete floor. No, no, I haven't done anything yet. I did forget to mention that it is ungodly humid today. It's really hot, sweating like crazy, stuff on my shirt. So I will be using this fan, this industrial fan. So things are going to be loud. But screw you guys. I need to be. I'm a fat man. I need to be cool. All right, back in a sec. Ooh, that bugger's loud. Yeah. Let me get the mic in here. Blow some air. Woo! Let's climb underneath the car and see what we got. Check out. That's. I mean, here. Let me set this down in such a way that the air makes all the noise in the world. I mean, it's really not. Oh, this has been done recently. Even the. I'm sure that fan's loud. Don't worry, I won't subject you guys to it all the time. But even the sway bar links are still. They still got here. I'll show you. They still got blue on them. Can you see that? Or am I making a shadow? Still got blue on them from being new. I mean, this is all in pretty good shape. I'm wondering if there's not anything wrong with my idler arm, which I gotta find. Where is the idler arm? Oh, it's right here. Dirt. Oh yeah, that's old. Okay, you got to be replaced. You're kind of rusty and crusty. We'll put a brand new one in there, and then that's out of my way. Let's find our pitman arm. Pitman arm doesn't look bad. I mean, initial look anyway. Let me get you up here. Get some light up here. Feel it. No, there's no play in it whatsoever. There's no play in it steering at all. I wonder if I just need a front end alignment. I mean, I'm going to change my keys. Let me get out of here. Well, I'm going to change. I'm gonna make all kinds of weird noises for a second while I get out of here. So yeah, I'm gonna change the idler arm. That's rusted. So it wasn't changed. The pitman arm looks good and is tight. Everything else is nice and tight. So I'm thinking the idler arm and then my keys and my shocks. Because if you remember when I did the rear shocks and put in those things, I bought the wrong shocks. I do have the right shocks now. If I got time, I'll change them. If I don't, I'm not going to. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to get that pitman arm out, change that, and yeah. So let me get that out, and I'll show you what I got once it's out. Okay, so I was under there, and I decided to check on how to check to see if there's an issue. And I don't have a problem, so I'm not. I think it's my keys. My keys are the issue. My torsion bar is the steering issue. Everything's tight. Everything's as tight as it should be. And again, I apologize for the fan. You know what? Here. Let me unplug that for a minute. Everything's tight like it should be. So I don't think I want to go through the extra work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my wheels off, get under there, pull them torsion bar keys out, And hopefully my little trick works, because what I did, because torsion bar tool is real expensive. Let me face me. I'm trying to do this with one hand because I got something else in my other hand. Torsion bar tool is real expensive for someone like me. And if it's going to be a one-time use thing, I'm not spending the money on it. So here's what I did. I went onto the interwebs to find out about this. This little tool here, believe it or not. Hold on, one hand and shit again. This is just a regular C clamp. I knocked the thing off it. And I did buy a new one, so I'm not using my old one. But that fits right in there. And then this part will go up on the frame and it'll push it up. $10. If I get one use out of it, money well saved. Guess we'll find out. All right, so I'm going to get the wheels off and go from there. All right, so what I'm going to do is try and get all my tools back here to me, because I didn't put them far enough back. Because I'm not too sure what I need. I think it's an 18. Of course, it's an 18 millimeter. Anyway, so I crank these 4 full turns up. So what I'm going to do is take it down 4 full turns, measure it, and that's what my initial setting is going to be for doing these. So I didn't do, oh, you can't see. Shed some light on the subject. What I didn't do was the Pitman arm or the idler arm, because I tested them, like I said a little bit ago, and they seem fine. So everything's nice and tight up there. That's not the issue. The issue is most likely because I got these keys cranked. So I'm going to get it back down to where it was, which may have been already adjusted up some, because the previous owners did haul trailers, camper. So, and he might have tried to level it out or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and crank these down 4 inches or 4 turns, get a measurement, and then pull them out, and we'll see if that tool that I got works. So yeah, see you in a sec. All right, so I cranked it to 3/4 or the 4 turns. So let's do this one-handed. Take it the rest of the way out. It left me with 3/4 of an inch of thread showing. Let's see here. Wow, that's seems like it's already loose. Pull that out. Okay. Well, here's how my tool was supposed to work. Just to see if it would have actually worked. out of the way a little bit. Oh yeah, that would have worked. It's taking it up. So you'd take it up like that. You pull this piece out. I don't know how well you can see that because of the light. Get some lighting on it. Pull that little piece out. And then release the that should be really loose and it's not. Why? Why are you not really loose? I'm a little scared now. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna beat on this with a hammer and something because I think this should be loose, shouldn't it? I thought that should be loose. And it's not. Kind of scary. So let's see what I see up here. I could have swore the videos I watched said this should be loose. I'm a little bit worried about it. But I'm going to grab the other one, grab a hammer and something to pound into there to try and knock that out of the end. I'm not too certain how this works. Yeah. Okay. I'll be back. Okay. That's a bit of a bear. Remind me to invest in a get my face in the shot. Remind me to invest in a an air hammer. Too old for this shit. So here's the two. Take my glasses off. I'll set that. Make sure holes there are lined up. You can see the one's a little bit beefier. The holes line up, and the angle's a little different. So it gives it about a 2-inch lift with the factory setting. So I'll get this put up in there, and it was a pain. I gotta say, I'm tuckered. That was a son of a gun. Let's see. Put that down there. Let's crawl down here. Pounding that torsion bar back because I had to hammer it, and it goes through up there. I don't know if you can see that very well, but the problem is it's okay. Now it's loose. Now it's loose. It wasn't before. So I'm gonna get the other one back up in here and started. I'll probably give you an update once I've got it in, and then I'm sure this microphone's not working real well because I got that fan blowing. It's a hurricane in here and it needs it. If I turn it off, it gets really hot. Anyway, I'm gonna get this, I believe. Yeah, it goes in like so. Yeah, no, it goes in like this. Well, I almost screwed that up, didn't I? Anyway, so yeah, this is good and loose now. So I should be able to get it started, and then I'll pound it in from back there to get it back in. And I know it goes all the way up against this up here, because that's where it was. And I was using, I know you guys are going to kill me. This is what I was using to pound it out with. But you know what? It was, whoa, look at the light. All right. It was a cheap-ass Duralast tool, and I can go back to AutoZone and buy another one just as cheap. Why do I look like I got all my fats all on one side of my face? I'll be right back. All right, that torsion bar back up in there, and this is ready. Now's the moment of truth on that tool. So let's set you guys here. Is that a good spot? That's a good spot. Let's see if this is going to work. Like I hope it does. Because that torsion bar, or the key, was really loose. Yeah, here we go. And I was able to pull it out by hand. Oh. All right, where'd that go? Trying to remember how. Shit. It went like this? Yeah, it went in. Okay. It went in like that. But these sit on this. Ow. Oh God. Holy heck. See, an actual torsion bar tool would have had something where I could, where this doesn't. I can see the problem now. Because I can't turn that no more. And that is definitely not high enough. All right. Let's figure out a plan here. So that definitely isn't going through yet. So I need something for leverage, which means I gotta get a wrench, a big wrench. I'll use this one. You guys can still hear me. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting I have a mic on. Yeah, this is definitely gonna lift the truck. Okay, let's figure this out. There we go. Wow, this is rough. This bugger is tight. Oh, I still got a ways to go. Boy, the way how loose it was really tricked me. I can see where those tools come in handy, because it's probably better suited for doing this than what I'm doing right now. Whew, that is tight. Tight. Man, it's got a ways to go. This is a problem. They got a ways to go yet. Whew. I'm gonna have to lower the damn keys. I have the front end too high. I can't turn it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have a longer wrench. And I can't turn that anymore. And it's not up high enough. All right. Yeah. Okay. I am going to devise a plan. Fan's blowing my shirt up. I'm going to devise a plan that I think is going to involve a jack. Get it up high enough and then hold it with the clamp. Something to that effect. I'll be back when I figure something out. All right. Just a quick show of what I got going on here. I got my jack with a socket holding that up far enough. And then I put the clamp back on to hold it up when I let go of the jack. So, let's see how quickly I'm going to break my face. I want that to stay right there, just in case. Okay, that's down. Where is my... There it is. Oh, you're not going to work. What the hell? Alright, hold on. Alright, it's in there. I had to jack it up. I used a socket. Oh, down some. Down. Anyway, I used a socket on top of the jack to get it all the way up to push it up. Then once that I had it up high enough, I put the clamp in there to hold it while I removed the jack and put the piece in, and then prayed to God I didn't hit myself with the clamp. So I'm gonna, what the hell? Here, you guys can watch it. Can you see? Not with my hand in the way you can't. I haven't broke my clamp yet, so there's that. So now I'm gonna put this back to 3/4 thread, which is gonna probably suck. Oh my God, my arms hurt. Long way to go. Here we go. You know what? The hell am I doing? What the hell? Hold on. Hold on. I know you guys can't see me because I'm crawling out under. Oh, don't ever get fat or old. Because when you're fat and old, this shit don't work out so well. Come here, you. Why I didn't grab this in the first place? At least for the initial. Getting it up here. That does not seem to be. All right, where are we at? A little too high, maybe. I go from need to back off just a hair. Now I use this. Not without a socket. I'm not. Okay. I'm using this. 3/4 thread. All right. Now I'm going to do the other side. And here we go. Oh, the light. The light. All right. Now I'm going to do the other side so that all my fat goes to the right side of my face and evens everything out. Oh, God. So this side seems to be done. I got the threads set where they were before. Because when I did the keys, I get stuff out of my way here. Oh my God, that's right in my face. When I did the keys, I got the, I did 4 turns to tighten it. Now I gotta do 4 turns to loosen it, measure, which I got 3/4 of an inch of thread. That's where that came from. That's not some number I made up. It may not be right, but what's going to happen is once I get the other side done, then I'll put the wheels back on and set the truck down. We'll measure from the center of the hub to the bottom of the wheel well on both sides, make sure they're even, and then probably measure from the bottom of the hub to the top, or I'm sorry, the center of the hub, top of the wheel well on the back wheels to get where we want the front to be so it's level. So, we'll get the other side done. I'll be right back. Okay, it is the next weekend, quite honestly. I ran into an issue where me give up. Climb under here. Let's see if I can see it. Of course my light's way back there. Can I turn my light on? I can turn my light on. Anyway, I ran into an issue where I needed to be able to knock out, let me see if I can get it to focus. This is the key, and I needed to get in there to knock the torsion bar out, because I don't know of any other way to get it out. There's this thing here called a gas tank in my way, so I'm working on dropping it, or at least lowering it, so I can get to the back of that torsion bar and beat on it. So if I can get it to lower, and I'm on my cell phone. I forgot my camera at home. It's in my truck. All right, I got Robert out here, but I got it low enough. I think that I can get something in there, start hammering on it. Hopefully I don't create any sparks, because that could ruin our day. So let's try this. Man, it is pouring down out here. Anyway, all right, get your finger on the lens. I'm sweating, look at me. All right, we got her. Finally. Got this other key out. So I'm about to go grab the other one. That was a son of a brat pound out of there. Hopefully, I don't think the other key's thicker, so it should go back in. Yes, jack stands. Yes, jack stands. Yes, jack under the tank. Look, a jack under that end too. I'm being careful, people. Anyway, finger in the way. Let's get back up here. Oh, geez, I just love putting my fingers in the way. Where is my other key? I thought I got it out. I swore I got the box out. Maybe I didn't. Nope, I didn't. So I need this brand new one. Yeah, I don't think it's any thicker. Bitchin' Camaro, I ran over my neighbor. Bitchin' Camaro, now I'm in the paper. Oh yeah, okay. Let's see how this is gonna work. Okay. Let's get up there. Bigger is better. But I also think it's thicker. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's find out. Try and do this one-handed while I'm holding the camera. Oh yeah. Thank you, darling. Hello, darling. There you go. Now stay there. It's in. Now I gotta go around the front, pound it in. And, but before I do that, I gotta take a little break. Because I'm old. I don't know if any of you have ever noticed, but I'm fat. And out of shape. And, whew, that was rough. Now it's just putting it back together. But it's time for me to get some fresh air. Hey, fuck you guys. If I want to smoke, I'll smoke. I'll be back. Alright. It's another day. Another day with my finger in the way. So, I got the, I got it together. I set the car down, and I need to grab a tool. I set the car down, and we got, you know, I was looking forward to filming, showing it off, and doing a little, I got to do a little bit of adjusting. Front end's higher than the back end, so I need to bring it down a little bit before I go get my front end alignment. Little close quarters, we had to push it in. I couldn't get it to start. See, it's up pretty high. So I think I need to bring it down a couple turns to get it to equal out. I'm not sure. It's got a nice stance to it though. I mean, it sits up nice and good. But anyway, no start. So I think when I lowered the tank, I did something. I'm not sure what. I gotta figure that out yet. So let me need to find my light. But I'm gonna get up underneath there and see what I can see. Hopefully, I talked to a friend of mine who said it might have just kinked the line. Let me turn this camera around instead of talking to a car. I might have just kinked one of the lines, and that's what I'm hoping the case is. What did I do with my light? Too much stuff in here. Way too much stuff. This is kind of bumming me out because this is what I want to drive to Power Tour. And as of right now, this video has to be out tomorrow. And it may not make it to tomorrow. I can't find my light. What did I do with it? Did I stick it back in that bag? I don't know. Anyway, I'll pick you up when I get under the car. Alright, so first thing I'm doing is I'm going to get them fuel lines off. And I'm wondering, because I dropped the tank, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe I kinked them lines, which is possible. Because the fuel pump works. You know, you can hear the fuel pump when you turn the key, but there's a possibility that I kinked a line, and I've got a really bad evap line I need to change. I don't know if you can see this because I'm blocking the light. This line right here, I need to change. I need to take that one off and go get it replaced. But that wouldn't be my issue because it seems like I'm not getting fuel. Here I am again, laying on the ground. Uh-oh. I hear Robert moving around. He's kind of bummed out because I took his garage. I think I need to jack this thing up so I can get a little bit more room under here. I don't know how well you can see me. You probably can't. Anyway, let me get situated and see what I'm doing. I did buy these lines. I think these are plastic. I should have went with some metal ones, but this had more in it. So, future use. It's actually a little bit less than. Oh, let's get up here in the dark. Anyway, let me mess around there. I can't hold a camera and mess around at the same time. I'll let you know what I find out. Alright. So apparently, last night, when I was putting, let me roll this around. When I was putting that tank back in, I got a bit aggressive, and I rounded all the bolt heads. This is the worst one. I don't know how well you can see it. I got 4 of them out of the 5, because there's 5. So I just had to go buy a tool so I can get this one out, because this one's rounded pretty good. So I bought this little bugger, well, a set of them, because it's not terrible, and I'm going to see if I can get it out. So let's find out. Let's find out together. Alright, so I don't have my where's it at? Where's that bolt at? I'm trying to get the camera to see where the bolt is. Up there somewhere. I didn't oh, there you go. Knock dirt into your eyes. I didn't. Come on, baby. Yeah. Oh, that works pretty good. So I'm gonna have to go buy new bolts. Alright, now this is the last bolt in here. Hopefully I got it up here good enough. Don't do that. Thankfully, the tank only has a quarter tank in it. Hopefully. Oh, this is being a bitch. There we go. Alright. So what I'm going to have to do, I think, is go get more bolts. Replace these ones. Yeah, look at that. I don't know how well you can see it. But that tool, alright, let me grab the camera here. That tool, let's see. Out here, that's that chewed up one. Did pretty good. Let me pop that off there. This is a tool I got. But it seemed to work alright. So now I got all the bolts out. I picked that up at AutoZone tool. There's some bolts. So now I can lower the tank, but I'm gonna have to straighten my head up. I'm actually laying sideways on the ground. So I'm gonna try and lower this tank easily and nicely and pray to God. Alright, you guys see anything bad, or what's this? That right there, I'll bet you is what I kinked. That fuel line goes here. I wonder if it'll start now. I haven't disconnected anything except for the vent line and the fuel filler line. If I pull this, maybe I don't want that to get sucked in, because I'm replacing the fuel filler line. It was pretty bad. This one here is pretty bad too. I should probably pull that off before I go any farther and get that line replaced. Matter of fact, I should probably pull that whole T right off and get it all replaced, because I am getting evap issues, and these lines are bad. So, but let me see if it'll start. I mean, if it'll start, tells me I was kinked. Alright, don't mind my seat. I know I need a new one. Let's see what we got. You know what I don't hear? Success! Success! Let's go. Let's go tell Robert. We gotta go tell Robert. We gotta go tell Robert. He'll be happy. Uh-oh. Big mean dog. Big mean dog. Big mean dog. Big mean dog. It started! Okay, so since I'm here anyway, a couple of the lines I pulled off are crap. I'm going to go ahead and pull this T out of here and off the tank and go ahead and replace those lines as well, the rubber lines. I've been having an evap issue, well, evap error, so I mean, it can't hurt. Maybe I should do this one too. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm here and that line's pretty deteriorated. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to peel these lines off and then I'm going to head to the parts store. So, see you in a second. Yeah, these lines are shot. They're just, I don't know how well you can see them. These are all my evap lines. And probably the cause of my evap codes. I know it's not the thing in here, because I've already replaced that in the lines. And I've replaced my gas cap. Yes, I replaced my gas cap. That's like the first thing you do. But anyway, yeah, this is from them lines. This is how bad they are. I mean, so I'm going to go ahead and run those to the parts store get new lines. Possibly this if they have it. If not, might be alright. Hopefully they do. We get those replaced. I've already got another line in the truck because I did bring white trash. White trash to the rescue. I've been breaking everything. Anyway, including a car that'll be in a future video. I think I did a short on it. My Volvo. I bought a Volvo XC90 2004 for 250 bucks. Runs beautiful, AC works, everything except the alternator. Alternator died on me coming home from a long trip, actually. Thankfully it made it to its destination and it made it back to town, so I was able to call a friend and get some help get it back home. But so that's going to be a job. From what I've seen, it's going to be a major job because it's got the 2.5 liter turbo, so that's in the way. Power steering's in the way. Other stuff is in the way. I think the turbo intercooler is gotta have a tube taken off, so I'm gonna have to drain the. I gotta drain the antifreeze. It's just to change an alternator. I mean, come on. Remember the good old days? I miss the good old days. Oh, that's nice. I just there. Nope, not gone yet. To the store I go. Got all my EVAPs. What I did do was there's a Y right here, but instead I got a T. Should work. I don't see why not. But it's time to start cutting lines and replacing them. So, of course, my razor blade isn't for shit. So I got all fuel line because this all connects to the fuel system, even though it's EVAP. I am making a mess out of this paint job. Alright. So this one here is, cut it right there at the A, is for my EVAP canister. Cramp. Oh, cramp. Alright, let's cut this off square. Right here at the end. Not for fuel injection. Says so right on the line. Good thing. Good thing I know that now. Ooh, don't cut towards, never cut towards yourself. Because that could hurt. It's hot in here. I keep mumbling. Alright, let's get that line on there. Surprised my sweat isn't getting it on there better. And then finally, let's go with the straight end. No words, really? I want the words. Right out there in the middle of the X. Okay. And that probably the end of this razor blade. Probably. There we go. All new evap stuff. Wow. It is hot. So here's what's going to happen. Is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fire up the let me get in here and chat with you and leave my mark on my car. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the big fan. You guys remember the big fan? You probably don't, because I had it on in this video last week. Oh, this is bugging me now. Look at this. I made a mess. Nothing some Walmart fiber microfiber towels can't handle. I need to wash this car before I take my trip. Look at this. What is this? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to take and pre-clean with my with my super clean. But anyway, yeah, I'm almost out of my Walmart roll of microfiber towels. I'm gonna have to go get some more, and I keep looking at my car and wiping on it, and I need to stop doing that. And I just got crap all over my nose. That's good. Anyway, big fan. I'm a big fan of that big fan. It's an industrial fan, and I'm going to turn that on while I'm underneath the car. I'm going to get those lines hooked back up. I may bring you in for for updates, but I'm going to get the lines hooked back up, get the tank back up, and once the tank is back up, I should be able to run the car. The thing is I don't have my fuel filler, because my fuel filler hose was just as bad. But O'Reilly's, I know, I went to O'Reilly's. I hate to say it, they were helpful, but I got my tools from AutoZone. See, I'm a fan of AutoZone. A lot of people aren't, because they do admittedly hire some morons, but they've also got some real good people in there. O'Reilly hires a lot of very knowledgeable people. You just can't depend on their products. And I see it time and time again. But thankfully, I didn't have to buy anything expensive, because I thought for sure I was buying a $200, well, actually it's about $250 with tax and everything, for a full assembly fuel pump. And I don't need to. Because of the wonderful things this car does. Let's see. Oh, gotta make the face. And it runs. I gotta stop doing that before I suck that rag in the tank. That I've got plugging my fuel filler spot off so I don't get any dirt in there. I'm gonna go get these lines back on there. It's hot. I don't know if you can tell because I'm wearing a dark shirt, but sweating. I'm procrastinating because I don't want to climb under the car, and I don't want to haul that heavy son of a brat out. Anyway, let's get it done. I'm too fat for this. Crawling up and down. No garage needs a garage because this is kind of nice, I gotta be honest. That's why I come here and do this when I gotta lay on the ground and put the car on jack stands. That's why I come here. Because I'm not stupid. I know my ground will sink. Whew! Alright. So let's get you down here and show you this. Okay, let's see if I can see it. See this blue line right here? That's what pinched. Thankfully, it pinched underneath that. So thankfully it didn't rupture it, because I put it up with an impact. So that's the only spot I can find where it would have happened. I think if I would have only undid this bolt and kind of pulled it down a little bit, I might have been able to avoid a lot of this. But, alright, let's get my fat all to one side of my face. But, I really needed to do those EGAP lines. They were really bad. I mean, just terrible. Just touching them, anything they touch turned black. It was that bad. So let's finish putting this thing together. Start, you whore. Yes! Good! I fixed what I broke! You know, I am the one that broke it, so. Oops. Anyway, what time is it? I don't even know where my phone is. Where is my phone? $3:14. They said 3:30. I'm gonna go ahead and let the camera cool off. I know I'm right next to this loud ass fan, and I don't have my microphone on because the camera was getting really hot. So I just. I'm gonna clean my hands up. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, smoke a cigarette, take a drink, head to O'Reilly because they said it'll be there by 3:30. It is now 3:15, and That's the last part. Easy peasy to put on. And yeah, I'm procrastinating. See you in a bit. Alright, so the part I was waiting for showed up at O'Reilly right when they said it would be there. It's the last piece of the puzzle. It's my fuel filler hose, the rubber part of it, which will fully replace everything to do with evap. Hopefully I cured that problem. So I'm just gonna go put it on. I'm not gonna film it. It's just a hose, 2 clamps. I'm gonna take the car off the jack stands, and then it's time to measure my ride height and get my torsion bar set properly so that it's sit nice and level. Finally. And then this thing will go to the tire shop tomorrow and get a front end alignment, and then it's ready for Power Tour next week. No, I'm not racing it. I'm just going to Power Tour, and I'm gonna I did pay to park in the event, but I'm not participating. I mean, that heavy ass thing, Irish Outlaw Garage, his worst vehicle beat this down the track. Anyway, let me get this done. I'll be back. Yep, got my glasses back on. Car's on the ground. I don't know if you've noticed, but kind of pull out a little bit, which means it's running, but my front end is a lot higher. My back end's at 24 inches, front end's at 26 and a half. So I need to bring it down 2.5 inches. And other than a bath, which it desperately needs. Look at this crap. It's just, I mean, I don't know what this white, what happened here, but the dirt, it's just, she needs a bath so bad. Poor old girl. Anyway, so let's work on getting the measurement, or getting the front end down a little bit, which should be pretty easy. Cranking down on the keys, which were cranked up about 2 inches or so before, and I set the bolts back where they were, so that's my bad. I'm gonna drop it down to 24, and this pig will be done. Garage revival coming soon, because I broke that light right there. Let me go around to it. I don't even own a garage, and I gotta do a garage revival. I jacked up the Expedition. I jacked up the car and hit the light and broke it. So I'm gonna go ahead and learn how to aim this camera. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna surprise him. He just wants his one light fixed, you know. I broke it, I'll fix it. But what I'm gonna do, I think, is run LEDs all through here. LED shop lights. Because right now he has no lights above the Camaro. And all the lights are over here. I don't know what we can do above the Camaro, because he does have a roof leak. You know, this is corrugated. He's got a roof leak, so he's got a tarp there. But I know I could put a light here. I'm not sure about the back, but that's for another day. Anyway, alright. Let's look at the lens, Chip. I'm learning. Let's get this thing in the air. I took it down a full turn, it didn't move. I think I need to let it settle and then adjust. So, test drive. Alright, so you notice I'm outside. This job was a bitch. A bitch. It was just supposed to be change the keys and to bring the front end up. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the front end's higher than the back end, even though both are 2-inch. I gotta figure that out, but I don't care right now because it's done. It turned into fuel tank issue because I had on the driver's side here, I had to lower the tank to get the key out. Well, shining in the sun there. In order to get the torsion bar out, I had to lower the tank. Well, when I put the tank back up, I pinched a fuel line. Thankfully, it was a flexible line. It didn't get ruptured. I guess technically I could have just took one bolt out and had it running again last night. I got so frustrated. You'll see in my recordings the lack of, because I was so frustrated last night. So today, while I had it apart, I had tank back down. I replaced all my evap lines. Hopefully some of that turned out and you were able to see what I was replacing. I've been having evap trouble codes for ever since I got this thing, and the entire system, other than the evap canister itself, has been replaced. Bitch. So, like I say, the front end's sitting a little high. I don't know, maybe it's level. It's sitting a little high. I don't like it because I'm not a squatter. I am completely against squatted vehicles. I'm gonna play with it later. Right now, I'm just gonna get my front end alignment and go to power tour. I just want to go to power tour. That's what all this was for. Tomorrow, front end alignment. I'm not recording none of that. I got to get this video edited tonight, so I'm gonna head home and call it a couple weeks. This has been a couple of weeks. Thankfully I had one banked. Now I don't. So you guys are going to be getting video next week of stuff. Probably of the drive to Kentucky. I'm going to be at mother scratcher. Oh, I hit my knee getting in the truck. Anyway, we're gonna call this one. So I didn't mean for it to be so long and drawn out. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get these videos a little shorter. I need a shower. I'm hungry. My wife's gonna be home soon from her first day at her new position in Walmart. Excited for that. Super proud of her. Anyway, I know the audio's been all over the place, the videos have been all over the place. Use a microphone, use a no microphone, use of my phone, and all that. You guys have a good one. I'm Chip. This is No Garage Garage. Please like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.